It's in the game.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas Memorial Stadium, the home of the Kansas Jayhawks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Crumstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Jayhawks will kick this away to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Hurricanes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, Kirk, we've seen teams have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference maker at running back. This guy certainly has that kind of potential.
Yeah, he had a chance to look around and go to several different schools. He thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting today.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Hebe keeps it himself. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Jayhawks offense gets their first crack now. And out comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and it sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taken his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Crosses the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. They're going to run it here. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Now here comes the point after attempt.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Breaks free. A quick juke to get free. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. A play action, looking to throw. Close to the tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback at that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's got room to run. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Jayhawks with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much. In there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Play action here on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They go with the ground game. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the handoff. Looking to throw. Defense picks it up on the run. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down coming up.
Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Kansas 7, Miami 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Jayhawks will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop, but then lose the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense game pushed back.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
On 1st down, it's play action. Buying time, moving to his left. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Nice wrap up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Movement here from the tight end. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open! Look out! That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. QB bootlegs here. Caught by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
quarterback's trying to do here, he's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. We're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? On the move now. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
And the Jayhawks have 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Dumps it down in the back. Caught. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence.
The Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. We get the second half started with a running play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage. Not
breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
The Jayhawks line up with a first and goal. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
24, Miami 3.
Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The big fullback's got it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Kansas offense is back out there now. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. Finding space at the 20. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Jayhawks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Kansas.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab by the receiver. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Is incomplete. It's 2nd down.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll give it to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Canes will line up to boot it away.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here comes a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking right, this one caught. Passes the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's good for first down yardage down to 26.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throw.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through.
Kansas, 38. Miami, 3.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And throwing again on second and 10. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Canes will have to kick it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Grinding away on the ground. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5.
pat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They're going to run it. Some hard running there through a tackle. Some nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down coming up after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. That's big. They convert on third and set them up first down from the 32.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Jayhawks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The pass rush closing in. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Kansas.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Miami, 3.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. He breaks free. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.